you're watching the video this late, then you just got a really, really good play. So definitely add this to your watch list. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Luis from Reaper Trading Club. I'm very excited. It's going to be an awesome week. I'm really, really pumped to get started. So today on the watch list, I'm going to bring you guys 3 of my favorite stocks from my analysis that I've been doing this weekend. These are stocks that I'm going to play and we're going to hold long-term plays on. So once again, this video is for educational purposes only. So if you see me talking about buying anything, any of that sort, that's just for educational purposes only. And, trade at your own risk, be safe, and hopefully this can help you make better trades. So right off the bat, I want to start off with TTD, and this is a Trade Desk Inc. I've been watching this for a while now, and as you can see what we have here on the monthly, and if you guys are new here, I always preach, start with the monthly, go weekly, then go daily, 4 hour, and go down. Never, ever just look at one time frame. You always want to look at all the time frames you can to be able to see the bigger picture and then trade it on a smaller picture. So always look at the bigger time frames. Here on TTD, we're looking at the monthly chart. So each candle you see here is 1 month. And the reason that's important is, why would you go long when the month is red? And vice versa, why would you go short when the month is green? And as you guys can see here, we're finally getting to an exciting point in this move where we had this move upwards here. And we had this topping candle this month, and that's signaling to me a retracement in the coming future. So that's going to be pretty, we're a month early. Think about it that way. When we are trading this way, we are a month early. So what we can expect is to have a similar move like this one here. Let me just fix my rectangle and just bear with me for a second. Let me fix that right there. Boom. So we had that, 5 months that we had for that move. So for us to duplicate that and bring that range over here, you would see that it would take us at least 5 months for us to move downwards. And we can really take advantage of that by being able to say, let's go short next month. We see this topping candle forming, and we can start to see that pullback to your 14 and your 30-day simple moving average down here. So looking at it that way, you're able to get those contracts ahead of time. So TTD is one that I'm looking at this week. I'm going to expect for them to really start falling back. And as you can see this week, we had our second candle moving downwards. So we had that big topping candle at the beginning of, we had this topping candle, 3 weeks ago, and now we started moving down. So what that's signaling is that we're coming down to meet up with this moving average down here on the weekly. So you see, I moved on from the monthly all the way to the weekly. And what I'm looking for is what I'm seeing here. If you guys recall, our monthly looked like this. Oh, let me switch that. Our monthly looked like this. That's how our monthly candle looked like. And to me, what that was saying is what we're seeing right here. We're seeing that big candle go up green. Boom, boom, boom. Let me fill that in. We saw that big candle go green. So then you have, excuse me. Just bear with me, guys. Boom, boom. Equal and plus. And then what ended up happening and what you're seeing now is this. Boom, boom. You see all that red. And where you're seeing that is right here. So just looking at that and seeing this candle and knowing that it's this, you can already tell that it's turning bearish. And you already see that on that weekly. So you can start to use that new form trend to be your friend and make some money off of it. So what I would be looking at now would be the day. And as you can see, the day, it is holding at that 30 SMA. And if you're new here, it's that orange line. So let me take out my drawings. Look, this is my price levels on this move. So literally coming into this week, I expect for this to start forming a head and shoulders pattern where it's gonna come up and then down. And the reason I say that is it is using that 30 SMA as support right here. Boom. So you could expect for that to just bounce off of it for a little bit, use the 14-day as resistance, and just come back down. So that would be important to play calls early on and then switch over to those puts, or wait for this top and then start playing those puts in order to get that nice premium on those calls. So knowing that we are at least 5 months out in the range, let's start trading, let's say the 40 days out. And as you can see, our target would pay out nicely. So over here, my overall target for this move, we would come back to the weekly, would be around the 350 area. Let's say that. So let's add 10 points to just be able to be a little closer in the money. So once again, let's come back here, 360 options. You come over to the options chain and they're right here. So I don't want 10. I would want 1. Or I would want 1 on that one. So as you can see, this is on the little pricier side, but this is a month out. Keep that in mind, and look at the money and in the money and around the money contracts. These are trading for $1,000. So literally, if you were to be right on this play, you would move up a nice amount. And once again, that's for educational purposes. I was just showing you how I move, and how I progress through my analysis. So here we have, let's do this one. Let's add this to the watch list. So add to watch list. All right, guys, next up is SPY. This is one of my favorite. And if you don't know what this is your S&P 500 ETF, and it's super liquid. So in and out, no problem. So looking at our monthly, you can still see that we are still in the green month, and we are currently pointing downwards. And I'm gonna move over to our weekly to get a better view. As you can see, that we ended this week with a topping candle. So just based off that topping candle, I can expect for a retracement to occur coming down to our moving averages. But at the same time, you can start to see this interesting pattern emerge. And let me delete this and try to get it like that. Okay, so then you can start to see this pattern emerge here where you are getting these two dips. So this could be forming a cup and handle pattern on here. So let me just get those straightened out. So you could be seeing a cup and handle pattern here, and then the importance of that is trading it. So usually what ends up happening when this pattern forms is you have that breakout. And as you can see, this is performing up nicely. So just trying to focus real quick to get my line set up. Boom, there you go. So what you can expect is for that breakout to happen, and as you can see, our breakout would be at the 330 area, and that's really what I expect for this. I'm really bullish on this, and I'm expecting this to be testing all-time highs on this. So just being able to recognize that early cup and handle pattern forming, I'm able to better guess what the direction will be on this. So bullish, like I said, and as you can see, we should be coming down this week. So you can take advantage of that to be able to get early contracts at 330. And usually whenever I get something, I get a month out. And if you're in chat, you always hear me talk about that. So always get it a month out and always be prepared for anything to happen. Next up is my favorite. This is one of the plays that I'm very excited about. And this is Wynn Resorts, or WYNN. And what you can start to see is on our monthly, we're starting to get that pattern where we're no longer moving up, and we're staying above our RSI. So our RSI, as you can see, is right here. And what I mean is we came down here, broke, we came down here, and then we held that level. So basically, I'm expecting this to have another retest of that 14-day SMA down here, which is at 100. And even if we use that as support, we will move on to the 120 area on this. So it's very important to look at those monthlies to be able to make those early predictions. So right off the bat, this is super bullish, just from my point of view of being able to say this should come back to test those lines like it always did. Look at this. It did it here, and then now it's starting to test that 14-day. So let's move on to the weekly to get a better picture of what's going on. And there you have it. You can start to see that we are using that. We are right at that 14-day here, and we're using it as a strong ceiling. So if we were definitely to break out from this, we would not only break out to the 100 area, but it would pull this line above that one. So let me do this in orange and blue. So how this would look would be like this. It would push that down. It would push it like this. And then you would get that. You would get this blue SMA move over it and making it a bullish pattern. So that's what a push to the upside would bring. And once again, when you start to see things like that, you are early to whatever happens. So as you can see, this is one of those stocks that has really respected the levels that I've placed on it. And what I mean by that is you can see it here. It uses this area as a ceiling. So if we were to break out from 81.56, the next target would be this high. And the one after that would be 103 and 4, excuse me. So what you can expect is for this to come up, pull back a little bit, and then just hop on over to the 104 area. And as you can see, even then, once we use that 104, we would come up to the 120, which is what I said earlier was our moving average. So you can start to see these patterns form way before you even way before anybody is even on the options contracts, because on this you're looking at the week. So you're weeks behind everybody. And once everybody starts to look at the scanners and starts to see all this volume on this stock and it's making new highs and it hasn't been here for a month, you were already there and you had already got those contracts. So just based off what we're looking at now, you can start to use your rectangle tool as a way to predict. Oh, I don't like that one here. You can use your rectangle tool as a way to predict how long it would take to get there. So boom, you have your rectangle tool. You had that pattern. Red. Let's do this one. Let me make it smaller. Let me adjust it once again. So, all right. Let me just come in like that, duplicate, and here you have it. So that's pretty much how the picture on this would look like. And as you can see, that would give you the time frame as to where to aim. So I'm gonna just eyeball it here. So this would be like late September. You would expect to get to the 119 area. So let's move over to our options and see what the pricing is on those. So let's do September 18. All right. So we are early to the, wow. We are super early to this trade. And as you can see, look, that's the contracts right now are trading at $60. Guess how much in the money is? So definitely, if you're watching the video this late, then you just got a really, really good play. So definitely add this to your watch list. Just watch this. Keep watching. And whenever you feel comfortable, that's when you make your move. So like I keep saying, this is for educational purposes only. And this is just my favorite play right now. So I'm going to put it at the very tippity top. So tomorrow morning, you know what's going to happen. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I do on Sundays, and I'm very excited about this coming week. Like I said, I have really good plays coming out, and I'm going to really be able to take advantage of the market. This is one of those weeks where I'm just very excited. I've been doing charts all weekend, and it's a very good job once you start to take it as more of, I'm bettering myself, then let me make as much money as I can. And once you make that leap and that the mindset shift, that's when you're gonna start making more money than you've ever thought you could make. So definitely keep it going, guys. If you guys want any more video ideas come out, comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see, hear, watch. I don't know. You guys tell me. This YouTube channel is a community, so I'm here to help you guys. If you guys need any help, DM me on Instagram, Reaper Trading Club. Join rtc@gmail.com. Email me, reapertradingclub.com. Go to the website, subscribe here, and put the bell notifications. Man, if you just want to get in contact with me, you have so many outlets to get in contact with me, and I will help you out. I'm here to make you a better trader, and I'm here to just help everybody. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. So to be able to work hard and help people is the most rewarding thing to me. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend or week, and good luck. See you in chat. If you want a free weekend chat, join rtc@gmail.com. Peace.